online series of machine design. Myself, Naimisha Goswami. In previous lecture, we have completed basic dynamic load rating, basic static load rating, and life of bearing, rating life of bearing, median life of bearing. But it indicate L10 and L90 is indicate for your rating life of bearing, right? So that we have discussed in previous lectures. So in this lecture, we will discuss or we will see that how to find out one parameter if other parameter is given, or you can find out unknown parameters by using some formula. So that is known as your load life relationship. So before starting that topic, I will just give the again brief introduction about life of bearing, then I will switch over my point load life relationship. Okay. So we have seen that the life of individual ball or for roller bearing is defined as number of revolution and number of hours that bearing will complete or successfully complete without first evidence of fatigue develop in material of one ring of any of the following element or any of your ball or roller. So that is known as your life of bearing, right? And rating life, we consider a group of ball bearing or group of roller bearing. So then when 90% of group of bearing will complete or exceed before first evidence of fatigue develop, so that is known as your rating life. So rating life is your, with respect to your reliability is 90%. Okay. And we have seen that in last lecture, if reliability is not always 90%, when we have to consider that reliability is more than 90%. So we have already seen that relation between reliability more than 90% or less than 90%, we can find out by using relation. Okay. And we know minimum life is always indicate your rating life of bearing, right? So now, what is load life relationship? So here we will see a standard formula that is used to find out life of bearing, or you can find out by using that dynamic load or equivalent dynamic load, right? So this formula is life of bearing is equal to C divided by W की power k into 10 is power 6 revolution. Okay. So here we always consider the life of bearing with respect to 1 million of revolution. So 1 million means 10 is power 6 revolution, right? So what is C and what is L, W? So L is your rating life. Sometimes L is denoted by L10 and sometimes it is denoted by L90. In Kurmi, it is denoted by L90. In TACMAX, in Bandari, it is denoted by L10, right? What is C? So C is your basic dynamic load rating. C is your basic dynamic load rating and W is your equivalent dynamic load rating, right? And K, so K is constant, K is equal to 3 for ball bearing and K is equal to 10 divided by 3 for roller bearing. So its value is 3.33, right? So K is always constant, whatever the condition will be given. If we are considering this is your ball bearing, so we have to consider K is equal to 3 and when we will consider roller bearing, so K is equal to your 10 divided by 3, so this is equal to 3.33, right? Now again, so how to find out if we have seen in this equation, again see here, life of bearing is given in revolution, right? So when we have, if life of bearing is given in hour, so how to convert hour to revolution and revolution into hours? So there is again a standard formula for this. So you can use relation between life of bearing in revolution and life of bearing in working hours. So LH is denoted for life of bearing in hours. Okay. So L is equal to your revolution and LH is your working hours. So L is equal to 60 N into LH is given in revolution. So this formula you can use to convert life of bearing in hours or life of bearing in revolution. So you, by using this relation, you can find out simultaneously or reversely. Okay. So this is the standard formula. Second thing, this is used and this is very important for numerical point of view. When we will solve numerical, so this is very important. So here n is your speed in RPM, right? What is n? So n is your rotational speed. So it is given in RPM, rotation per minute. Okay. So when you will put here n is equal to rotation per minute, so you will divide the 60. Okay. So you will get this equation. Now service factor. Yes, one important factor is also there, service factor. So what is service factor? Okay. So the dynamic radial load is multiplied by always by using your service factor to get your basic dynamic radial load. Okay. So if only dynamic radial load is given, so we have to multiply by that dynamic radial load by your service factor to find out your basic dynamic radial load. Okay. So service factor for different bearings are standard, so that I have take from standard book. So these are the data. So for example, if load condition or if type of service is your uniform, load is applying uniformly, steady load. Okay, so service factor is considered is equal to 1. And one important thing, if service factor is not given in your numerical, it will sometimes it may be given, sometimes it may not be given, right? So you can take is service factor Ks is equal to 1, right? If not given, if given, so you have to multiply. And selection and design. So how to select or how to design a bearing? So first of all, we have to convert the radial load into basic dynamic load. So we multiplied by W into Ks, right? And calculate the basic dynamic load capacity, and then we will select bearing from catalog. Catalog means standard bearing, standard data of bearing is given in design data book. So we will take that bearing from your design data book, right? Now dynamic load for rolling contact bearing under variables load, right? So when we consider a rolling contact bearing subjected to variable load W1, W2, W3, okay, for successive life of period N1, N2, L3, okay, N1, N2, L3 means your L1, L2, L3 is sometimes you can take, okay. So this is your number of revolution respectively. So number of revolution, okay. So for example, when we will consider variable load means load is not constant, load is continuously varying. So W1, W2, W3, W4, similarly with respect to revolution N1, N2, N3, okay. So for example, when we operate several load is operated, or we consider the condition under variable load, okay. So when we will consider only W1 we will consider, so what is the life of bearing? So life of bearing is friction of bearing, right? So L1 is equal to C divided by W1 ki power K into 10 to power 6 revolution. So this is standard L1 with respect to your W1. Similarly, okay, similarly when we consider life, so fraction of life consumed with load W1, okay, acting for N1 revolution, W1 with respect to N1, so what should be the fraction of life will be consumed, okay. So this is equal to N1 divided by L1, so we will multiply by N1 both sides, so we will get this equation. Similarly for when we consider load W2, so this is equal to N2 divided by L2, and both sides N2 will be multiplied, so you will get this equation. Similarly for W3, similarly for W4, and so on, you can find out, okay. So I have written also for the W3. This is the fraction of life, right? So we can say that N1 plus N2 plus is equal to 1, L1 plus L2, L3 is equal to 1, right? So this is your fraction of life we are considering, okay. So we will take the N1 divided by L1 plus N2 divided by L2 plus N3 divided by L3 plus and so on. How many fraction will be there? You have to sum the all fractions, so this give the value is equal to 1, right? So n1 for when we have find out L1, you can see here L1 n1 upon L1. So we have find out continuously n1 upon L1, n2 upon L3 and n3 upon L3. Sorry, n2 upon L2 and n3 divided by L3. So we have find out, okay. So we will just put the all three equation in this equation, okay. So next step is this. You will get this n1 w1 upon c multiplied की power k multiplied by 1 upon 10 to the power 6, okay. Similarly this n2 with respect to n3, so you will get this sum is equal to total 1, okay. So c you can take constant and 10 to the power 6, so this value will be come to the right side. So this is your equation number 1. Similarly, equivalent constant load acting for n number of revolutions, so n is equal to c divided by w की power k into 10 to the power 6, or you can denote it the n. So n की power again we will shift w towards n, so we will get this equation again n w की power k is equal to c k की power multiplied by 10 to the power 6. So where n is equal to n1 plus n2 plus n3 and so on, right? So from these two equations we will get n1 w1 की power k plus n2 w की power k plus 3 is equal to n w k की power k, okay. So we will find out the load w, so w is equal to n1 w1 की power k plus n2 w2 की power k plus n3 w3 की power k and plus so on number of load divided by total n or total number of rotations की power 1 upon k. So n is equal to n1 plus n2 and 3, okay. And when we consider the case of ball bearing, so k is equal to 3. So we will put these all values in this equation. So this equation you may be write as, you can transfer the things, n1 is equal to L1, L2, L3, n1 is equal to L1, n2 is equal to L2, n3 is equal to L3, because both indicating life of bearing, right? So you can write this equation in this form also. So this is the load, okay, dynamic load for particular when bearing is subjected to variable loads, okay. Thank you.